Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central.
Hello and welcome to today's edition on Inspira Central. It's your girl Monica, the chief inspirer herself. I'm happy to be here today. What am I going to be talking about? Today I'm going to be talking about how to identify a good friend. Some of us have friends who have proved to be wolf in sheep clothing. Some of us have friends who time has revealed have been pretenders, have been hiding and wishing us evil. Some of us have friends who backbite us. Some of us have had friends who prove to be traitors and detractors. So we are scared to make friends. We are skeptical about making friends. Well, that's why I'm going to talk about this today. How to identify a good friend. We all need friends. Everybody needs friends. We need friends because friends keep us company. Friends encourage us when we are going through tough times. Friends pamper us when we go to the cinema, when we go out. We need friends to hang out with. Friends just make everywhere fun. Friends are fun, especially when they are good friends, when they are pleasant friends, when they are honest friends we can trust. So, how do you identify a good friend? If you're trying to assess your present friends, or you're trying to pick new friends, or select new friends, this is how you can identify a good friend. The first way to identify a good friend is that a good friend will be truly happy for you. When a good friend hears good news, when you share good news with your friend, that friend will be truly happy. How will you know if that friend is truly happy? Well, the first thing is the micro expression. There are micro expressions. There are some people that their immediate reaction will be to frown. And then when you're focusing on them more, they start to smile to cover up the initial frown. So micro expressions will show you if that initial reaction of your friend was a happy one or it was an unhappy one. If the friend is truly happy for you, you will know. And apart from the smile, because some people may not wear the frown, they may just wear the smile, but the one other way to know is that they would encourage you. They will not just be happy for you, they will encourage you. A good friend may be like, give me the details. When are you traveling? What do you need? Okay, I'll go shopping for you tomorrow so that you're not overwhelmed. Will you be able to get your passport? When are you going to book your flight? When are you going to leave town? Okay, I'll drive you to the airport. First thing in the morning, I'll drive you to the airport. You know, things like that. Showing support for your progress. They are truly happy for you, so they will do whatever it takes. They will help you, they will be there for you, they will support you, they will encourage you, they will applaud you when you share good news with them. So that's the first way to identify a true friend, a good friend. A good friend is truly happy for you. The second way to identify a good friend is that a good friend shares opportunities with you. If an opportunity comes up and a friend knows that you have the qualifications, you have what it takes, you have the skills, and you possibly are looking for a job in that area, and it's going to be something with a higher pay, better opportunities for you and all that, a good friend is likely to link you up. So a good friend shares opportunities with you. Apart from that, a good friend will share an opportunity that you can even be a competition against that person in. For instance, the person says, there is this job opening. Even if I don't get it, I'll be glad if you do. If any of us gets it, it's fine. But at least come and try for it. I know we both have the same skills, we both have the same experiences, we both have the same qualifications, but come and try for it so that if I don't get it, at least you will get it. I'll be happy for you. Even if you get it and I don't get it, your joy is my joy is your joy. And so a good friend will share opportunities with you. A good friend will link you up with opportunities. A good friend will show you openings and things that are going to be beneficial to you. A good friend will show you things that are beneficial to you. Honesty is the third mark of a good friend. A good friend is honest with you. A good friend tells you what she thinks. She doesn't tell you that you look good in that dress when you actually look horrible. A good friend tells you, oh, your hair is a mess. I think you should fix it. I think you should wash it. I think you should trim it. I think you should get rid of that wig on your head. A good friend tells you when you look good, gives you a compliment when you look good, and when you don't look good, a good friend will tell you, nah, this is not your best look. Let's switch it up. Let's change it up. Let's do something different. A good friend will tell you all that. In addition to that, a good friend will be honest about how she feels or how he feels. If you hurt your friend's feelings, maybe unknowingly, a good friend will tell you, I don't like the way you spoke to me yesterday. That was a bit rude. You just shushed me when I was trying to tell you something important. You didn't listen to me. You didn't pay me attention. I didn't quite like that. And you, as an equally good friend that I think you are, should take the correction. You should let your friend be honest with you. You should be big enough to say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I was in a foul mood. That was not my intention. I didn't mean to offend you, and I'm really sorry. It will not happen again. I will watch it. I will be more careful. I will try my best not to shush you ever again. I'm sorry. What was that you wanted to tell me? I'm all ears now. I'm in a better mood. Please talk to me. I'm listening. I'm here for you, my friend. That is what a good friend should do. So a good friend will be honest about how they feel. A good friend will be honest about how you look, what is best for you and what is not best for you. A good friend will be able to share without having reservations or being apprehensive or afraid that you're going to take it the wrong way. A good friend will be able to share without any reservations. The fourth way to identify a good friend is that a good friend, this one is funny, but it's true. A good friend will fight on your behalf in public, but will scold you in private. So a good friend will protect you in public. So where there are people, a good friend will protect you, will take your side, will defend you, will be on your side. But once you both are in private, a good friend will say, oh, come on, girl, you didn't do that thing right. You were at fault there. You were really at fault. I just had to cover up for you because you're my friend. That's what friends do. But you owe that guy an apology. And I think when tempers are down, when everybody is calmer, go apologize to him. That's the right thing to do. But in public, that friend will never say, come on, go and tell him sorry, that you're wrong. No. A good friend will correct you in private so that you are not embarrassed, so that you don't feel bad, so that you don't feel vulnerable, so you don't feel alone, so you do not feel like everybody is ganging up against you and attacking you. A good friend will always stand by your side and defend you no matter what. In public. But in private, a good friend will tell you, you did wrong, you crossed a line, you shouldn't have done that, you can do better, go and make it right. That's what a good friend will do. Good friends don't scold you in public. Good friends defend you in public every step of the way, and they correct you in private when you need to be corrected, when you have made a mess, when you need to fix things and get things right. A good friend will tell you in private without opening you up to embarrassment, without opening you up to disgrace, without opening you up to shame, without letting people know that you have done wrong. In private, where your honor, where your respect will be intact. The fifth way to identify a good friend is that a good friend is considerate of your feelings. A good friend is considerate of your feelings. When somebody is considerate of your feelings, they listen to you when you talk. They hear how you feel. When you're feeling sad, they do their best to cheer you up. When you're happy, they share your joy. They're observant to know how you feel, to know what you think, to know what your mood and your disposition is at a certain point in time. If you're feeling down, a good friend will do all that they can to make you feel better. Have you ever had this kind of experience where you were feeling sad and you needed somebody to cheer you or comfort you or somebody to at least listen to you? Then your friend comes around and you're telling your friend, this is what happened to me today. This guy broke my heart, or my boss scolded me, or you're saying something like, I lost some money, or you're saying something like, my grandma died, something that's really making you sad. And then the friend says, you think yours is the worst? You've not heard my own story. Do you know that I lost even a huge sum of money? You're talking about that little sum you lost. You don't know how much I lost. I lost millions. I really lost a lot of money. And I'm not here crying. I'm not here wailing like you are. I'm just taking it in my strides. How would you feel? How would you feel? You will feel like your feelings are being invalidated. You will feel like your friend does not care. You will feel like your friend is a one-upper who wants to say, yeah, I have it worse than you, or I have it better than you, as the case may be. But either way, you will not feel validated. You will not feel loved. You will not feel listened to if your friend reacts like that. And we have some friends like that. There are people like that who always want to compare and contrast and show you that they are better off or they are worse off. That's not a best friend. That's not a good friend. So one way to know a good friend, one way to identify a good friend is that the friend considers your feelings, is that your friend gives you a listening ear, is that your friend is compassionate, is that your friend is there for you emotionally. And you can always talk to your friend. You can always share your highs and your lows, your good times and your bad times with your friend. And you do not need to gauge your words. You do not need to measure your words. You do not need to always be upbeat and happy. You can be sad with your friend. You can show your friend how you truly feel. You do not have to pretend. You do not have to lie. You can be your true self with a good friend. So that is the last point I have for you on how to identify a good friend. But I have more tips on how to identify a good friend on my blog post. You can find the link here. Click it and read my blog post and leave your comments on the blog post. Tell me what you think about the blog post. Also leave your comments here on YouTube and tell me what you think about this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the notification button so you will know when I have updated. Also share this video so more people can watch and learn and we can inspire each other. Remember that you're my fellow inspirers and I love you. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central.